Hello and welcome to Arad. This is the simple yet sincere salutation which the town of Arad greets you wholeheartedly, whoever you are and wherever you come from. Arad is the first important city encountered after crossing the Romanian border and one of the main gateways of the country to Europe. In a truly charming architectural setting, the city perfectly combines the economic vigor and the rhythm of modern life with a unique historical and cultural European heritage. The story of Arad takes shape under the synergy of three powerful symbols: water, fire, and light. At the dawn of the Century of Lights, Imperial Vienna designated the town of Arad as a defense bastion against the Ottoman armies whose flags were still threatening Europe. Along with the troops, hundreds of civilians from all around the empire also made their way to Arad. Thus, during the 18th century, Romanian and Hungarian locals were joined by Serbian frontier guards, German and Austrian craftsmen, Jewish merchants, as well as Slovak, Czech and Bulgarian farmers. They found the right place to live together, and the wonderful result of mixing various cultural traditions and values is today's Arad, the city founded on multi-ethnical and multicultural harmony. The destiny of Arad crystallized at a time when the history of Europe seemed to reach a balance in the eastern region after centuries under marks of fire. The calm waters of the Mureș River set the boundaries between the Western civilization and the Ottoman influence. Today, the spectacular loop which the water draws in the heart of Arad has a very strong picturesque meaning, as the entire city orbits the star-like contour of the impressive Vauban-style fortress. Built from 1763 to 1783 as a sentinel between two cultures and empires which waged bloody battles for centuries, the fortress of Arad stood over time as a witness to various events which left a deep mark in the history of this European region. Through this structure, many nations keep alive the memory of those events. At present, after almost 250 years of existence, the fortress of Arad is the last standing historical stronghold in Europe which still bears a soldierly blazon. The citadel is on the verge of ending its military assignment to engage in a new mission at the service of the city. Born within a military context, the urban life of Arad gradually transitioned under the mark of light, a symbol which best describes the values to which the city is committed to this day. Inspired by the light of progress and knowledge, Arad stands out as a significant economic and cultural space in this part of Europe. The evolution of the city was positively marked by the mindset of visionary entrepreneurs and leaders, allowing it to permanently align itself to modern trends. As a powerful commercial and financial center of the region, but also as a pioneer of the great industries, automobile, locomotive and railcar factories, Arad was among the first European cities to have electric streetlights and rail public transport. The energy and resources granted by the prosperous economy were generously offered to all citizens through the promotion of education and arts. The taste for beauty and European values materialized into towering public and private buildings, as well as flagship cultural and educational institutions. Arad takes pride in its rich patrimony, a collection of architectural styles specific to the 18th and 19th centuries, as well as from the beginning of the 20th century. The entire central area is an eclectic ensemble of monuments, counting numerous palaces and churches, public monuments and residential buildings in the Baroque, Neo-Renaissance, Neo-Gothic and Secession styles. The community has constantly promoted education as a foundation for citizens' welfare. Every Arad ethnic group cultivated its own language and traditions, initially through confessional schools and then through public education institutions developed up to academic level. The first pedagogical school of the country was founded in Arad 200 years ago in 1812, being among the few in existence at that time. The thriving economy and the closeness to Vienna and Budapest influenced over time the flourishing of a rich artistic and academic life in line with the large European capital cities. Arad was part of the cultural avant-garde of Europe, with one of the first music conservatories and with the first permanent theatre built in this part of the continent in 1817. The light of spirituality is alive in Arad, and its glare is enhanced by the diversity, tolerance and respect shown between the various religious and ethnic groups living together in the city. Representative for the multicultural harmony of Arad is the collection of historical houses of prayer which constitute an important part of the urban patrimony. Some landmarks on the city map are the old Romanian Orthodox Cathedral, the new Holy Trinity Orthodox Cathedral, the St. Simeon Stylites Monastery, the St. Anthony of Padua Roman Catholic Cathedral, the St. Apostles Peter and Paul Serbian Orthodox Church, the Evangelical Lutheran Red Church, and the Neolog Synagogue, all historical monuments. The entire region of Arad is full of patrimonial treasures which unveil themselves all around. The Hodos Bodrog Monastery, with its 1 millennium history, the elegant Maria Aradna Basilica in the town of Lipova, or the surprising neo-Gothic silhouette of the Cathedral of Vinga, built by the Bulgarian Catholic community at the beginning of the 20th century. The heritage of the Arad region is also enriched by a valuable wine culture with an old tradition. The ruby-colored wines of the Arad vineyards came to be among the favorite of the Viennese imperial court, being still appraised for amid connoisseurs. The spiritual and cultural experience which Arad offers is unique. The city born from water and fire welcomes you with arms wide open, and it reveals various beauties to both eyes and soul. Come to Arad, wander through, and you will be charmed forever by the light of this place.